Hey everybody, welcome back to the VJF Golf Academy YouTube channel. My name is Vince Fraterangelo, Director of Instruction at the VJF Golf Academy, located here at Vantage Point Golf Center in beautiful Corova, Tennessee. Today we're going to talk about over-rotating of the hips and what we can do to combat that and to help restrict the over-rotation of the hips. Now, what I see with a lot of students coming through the golf school is the over-rotation of the hips, meaning the hips turn on the way back too much. Now, in the golf swing, there should be a 2-to-1 ratio between shoulder turn and hip turn. The shoulders should turn 90 degrees, the hips only 45 degrees at the most. What I see with a lot of students is the shoulders turning 90 degrees and the hips turning 80 degrees. That's too much. We want a 2-to-1 ratio. Now, why do we over-rotate the hips too much? Well, there's a number of reasons really, but a lot of the feedback that I get from my students is it's a product of trying to get more of a weight transfer. So, in trying to get more of a weight transfer going back, the hips over-rotate. The problem is then, it causes some issues. It can cause us to create a reverse pivot, which is basically the spine tilting towards the target. It can also cause us cross the line where the club is actually pointed out to the right. So it can cause a few issues, both of which I just mentioned. There are some other ones. At any rate, what it does cause is it causes us to lose power. And when we lose power, we lose distance. So I'm going to give you a couple drills that are going to help you work on this when you're at the range. A couple of these drills will help you to build up good muscle memory to keep those hips from over-rotating. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get all set up. We're going to take this right foot and we're going to turn it in so that the right foot is pointing well off to the right. By turning that right foot in, as I take the club back, it restricts the turning of the hips. It keeps the hips at about 45 degrees, maybe a little less, but it still allows me to make a good big shoulder turn. So, turning the right foot in is one way. The second way, take the left foot and turn it out. So the left foot is pointing down the fairway. Again, as I take my swing, I get a restriction of the hips in here, but yet it allows me to turn a nice big full shoulder turn. So either one of these drills is good. Both of them create the same effect. And again, the effect is to minimize the amount of hip turn. It's also going to help you build up a tighter turn. That tighter turn is going to translate to more power. And we all want more power because that means more distance. So give these drills a try. If you're having trouble with your over-rotation of the hips, if you're a person who crosses the line, if you're a person that reverts pivots, try this drill. It may be the answer that you've been looking for. So for now, we're going to say goodbye. We thank you for joining us. We hope that you come back and check in often because we're going to have more videos for you. But for now, we're out of here. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you again.